Oh, hi. There you are. I was waiting for you because I wanted to talk to you about my top 10 benefits to playing with puzzles and brain teasers. There are clear benefits to playing with puzzles because, sometimes people tell me, gee, Alex, I just don't have time for puzzles. It's a waste of time. And I always tell them that there are clear benefits to playing with puzzles. Take some time off, put the phone down, work on a puzzle, because there are clear benefits. I got a top 10 list here, and they're not in any particular order because some of these things will resonate more with you and other things will resonate more with other people. So they're not in any particular order. So let's go with number 1, which is mental exercise. When you play with puzzles and brain teasers, you get mental exercise. And that's important, just like getting some physical exercise is important as well. And I don't know what you do for a living, but maybe your job is not very mentally challenging, or maybe you spend a lot of time watching television or on YouTube, as you're doing right now, which is fine. It's entertainment, and you learn things, by watching television and YouTube, as you are now. But it's important to get that mental exercise in, and you can do that by playing with puzzles and brain teasers. Number 2 would be an improvement in bettering your visual and spatial reasoning. That's important because it helps you understand abstract information better. And there's a lot of abstract information out there, right? It might even help you from taking a fall if on your jogging path, there's some abstract visual thing there that you happen to miss, by playing around with puzzles and brain teasers. Your brain might pick that up where otherwise you might not. The third thing is greater attention to detail. And that's great in relationships, right? I mean, let's be honest. Your partner gets a haircut and you don't say anything for 3 days. So it helps with relationships, having greater attention to detail. But in life in general, right? And in work, anywhere. You might walk by your car, and because your brain is trained to pay more attention to detail, you may see that nail on your tire that otherwise you might miss, right? So greater attention to detail, that's number 3. Number 4, it improves your memory. And it's always nice to have improved memory. Sometimes you get somebody's name or a number or something, and it's nice to be able to remember those things. It just helps you in life in general, right? Number 5, it improves problem-solving ability. And that's, of course, again, very important just in general in life, right? And you can improve your problem-solving ability by working on puzzles and brain teasers. We also have here, increase your IQ. And who doesn't want their IQ increased, right? I mean, it does help you just in life in general to have an increased IQ. And you can get that by playing with puzzles. Something else here, increased productivity. And that's an awkward one because people will say to me, well, gee, increased productivity. I'm spending an hour on this puzzle. How does that increase my productivity? Well, it does so because it increases your concentration. By working out puzzles, you hone in on your concentration. Your concentration improves. And when concentration improves, your productivity in general shoots up. So that's definitely one of the benefits. Collaboration and teamwork. That's another benefit because you don't always have to solve puzzles by yourself, right? I do it sometimes with my daughter, with friends. If you have a business, you might, on a Friday afternoon, for a half hour, have your group solve a puzzle together because it does increase collaboration and teamwork, solving a puzzle together. I say the same thing in regards to like playing board games. Playing board games definitely increases collaboration and teamwork. Another benefit here is that it betters your mood. And sometimes I hear, well, gee, it betters my mood. I mean, sometimes when I'm doing a puzzle, I get really frustrated. Well, you may get frustrated for a minute or two, but it increases your mood doing puzzles, because let's say you're doing a jigsaw puzzle and you put that piece in the right place, that increases dopamine. Okay, and with any brain teaser or puzzle, when you solve it, or when you're about to solve it, or when you know you're doing the right things there, your dopamine shoots up, and it trains your brain to just be in a better mood in general. But certainly during that time, it'll increase your mood. So if you're sad, if you're upset about something, working on a puzzle certainly helps. The last thing on my list here, before I go into a bonus benefit, is that it reduces stress. And again, sometimes people go, wow, I don't know, when I'm working on a hard puzzle, I'm a little bit stressed out. It reduces stress because it puts you, when you focus on a puzzle, you go from a beta to an alpha state of mind. It's almost a meditative experience, really focusing on a puzzle and working on a puzzle. I mean, oftentimes I'll work on a puzzle and I just lose track of time. You know, I realized later that I had spent 40 minutes or an hour working on a puzzle, because you go into sort of a meditative state, and that reduces stress. Also, it can take your mind off other problems you might be going through. Again, if you're sad or upset about something, working on a puzzle will reduce your stress. So these are like, the top 10 benefits of playing with puzzles and brain teasers. But I have one more, and that's for the older crowd. Working with brain teasers and puzzles slows down any potential dementia or Alzheimer's that you may have, I don't know, genetically or within your family. When you exercise your brain, when you work on puzzles on a regular basis, it'll delay the effects of dementia and Alzheimer's. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I've read different articles and things about that. And exercising your brain and improving your concentration and all these things I talked about here certainly helps. So that's it. I just wanted to share some of the benefits of playing with puzzles and brain teasers. So yeah, now, go out there and find some cool brain puzzlers, some brain teasers and puzzles, and go enjoy the benefits. And I'll see you next time.